Hello everyone, I just wanted to say that before this video starts that I made a whole rant of a video about COVID earlier in the pandemic, addressed all of the lives that were lost during COVID, and it's not something I address in the rest of the video, but just wanted to acknowledge all of the people that didn't make it out of COVID. That's all I wanted to say. Enjoy the actual video.
Don't you feel like you're in the Hunger Games a little bit? I kind of feel like I'm in like the COVID vaccine Hunger Games. Hello everyone and welcome back for another Monday video. It's Elizabeth. I wanted to be outside today also because my hair is still drying from the shower. Today marks 1 year of being inside because of COVID, and so that means that I've made 100 videos inside, which is cuckoo bananas crazy to me. Keep you inside, I keep you in the living room, not show you the outdoors, have the wonderful ambiance of a plane flying by, just letting it fly by while I film. And I also have a pimple here. I'm just addressing it. Not everyone is perfect. These are my imperfections. Today, I guess I kind of just wanted to talk about this whole year, this whatever this was. It doesn't feel like a year. I feel so many mixed feelings, and I feel like so many people are feeling that way. And this would feel weird for me to not address the fact that a whole pandemic is going on. Also, at the end of the video, I'm going to include ways to try and help people that are 65 plus or in need of the vaccine. I feel like so many people, including myself, I guess I'll speak for myself, I just feel so accustomed to this way of living now at this point. I want to travel, I want to live life, I want to go to a bar, I want to go on dates, I want to do so many things, and like that's just not a part of life for a full year. And so for me, I've just gotten so used to that. I'm so used to not commuting. It gives me time to do other things, like learn new hobbies that I really enjoy, and be able to make 2 videos a week instead of 1 video a week. There's a dog barking. I hope everything's okay. There's crows crowing. Crowing? No. Learning sign language. I haven't had enough time recently because I've been doing like a lot of stuff with work and things like that, but learning sign language was something that I really want to continue to learn, and something that I didn't know I wanted to learn before. I feel like I've also given myself a lot more time to focus on me in terms of like what I need, and it's sleeping more. Those are things that I'm like, oh, I feel so accustomed to that. Like I feel like that's such a part of my life now. But when you go back to living life normally, or when people are gonna, start getting vaccinated like people are now, it's just like, oh, how is that gonna shift? The last like week or two, I've been feeling really sad and really weird, I'm trying to like figure out the emotion. And I didn't realize that there's something that my roommates told me about PTSD when anniversaries like this come up. PTSD from a traumatic event, like getting locked down and being in this global pandemic. These sort of anniversaries that come up, it makes you feel this certain way. I've just been reflecting a lot on the year and reflecting on the last time I went to like a grocery store. I remember this day a year ago, I literally went into a store to like pick up food and supplies and things. No one was wearing masks. I wasn't wearing a mask. No one knew about masks. I had rubber gloves on. I had full-on rubber gloves on. I took the rubber gloves off. I hand sanitized all like da 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 da. So crazy to me to think about this day a year ago and be like, wow, like so much has changed, and so much has changed within myself. Even though I've been at home, I just really love connecting with y'all, being able to post more content. I haven't seen my family or friends on the East Coast in over a year. This is also monumental to anyone's life. Think about all the little kids that are in school or Zoom school and having to transition, and them wearing masks, and it's just all so crazy. But it's also so exciting and liberating that we're all starting to get vaccinated, and so that's really positive, even though our government handled this all so poorly. And we might have been out of this a lot sooner if they decide to handle this better. I don't know if anyone else is feeling this way. I feel so excited and hopeful for everything that's happening right now. Of course, like anyone who is vaccinated, like please follow CDC guidelines, still wear a mask, look into it. It's all very exciting. I want things to go back to normal. I want to visit friends. I want to see my family. I want to take a plane. At the same time, because of COVID, I've tried to find the like positives of COVID, not a positive test. But the good side of things, and how I've like learned different interests in myself, and how I've slept more and made more content, all feels like really bizarre to me. I want things to go back to normal, but also I need to like remember the things that I really appreciated. So anyway, I just wanted to talk about that. Happy 1 year anniversary of being stuck inside. Now, I realize I'm not the only person who's also had this problem. Both of my parents are eligible for the vaccine right now in New Jersey. Every state is different, how they're releasing things or whatever. They weren't able to get appointments, and I was like, what is going going on? Like, they should be able to get appointments. Like, this is crazy, especially because I've seen so many people on the East Coast I personally know who have gotten vaccinated. I was really trying to work and get my parents appointments, and I got my dad an appointment, and I just wanted to shout out to any of my friends who DM me on Instagram and helped me out with this. I just want to say thank you. They were the ones who really helped me, and I just wanted to put all the information that I found out online for y'all. Most of the information I'm gonna say right now is like New Jersey specific, but a lot of states are also doing things that are very similar to New Jersey. The thing that helped me the most in New Jersey, and I know there's a whole bunch in different states, was Twitter and finding different appointments that were available. There's a Twitter account called @NJ_vaccine. They post whenever any appointments are available in New Jersey, whatever it ends up being, if you have pre-existing condition or over the age group. And they go fast. You need to turn on the notifications on that Twitter account and sign up, and that is how I got my dad an appointment within 2 days, which was amazing. Also, something I realized is that a lot of people are signing up through state COVID appointments and wait lists for that, and you should also register if you can under your county. So there's different county COVID hotlines that you should try and reach out to. So that's what they're for. They're there to help you with getting vaccinated. This is something for people that aren't eligible and that are eligible in certain places. CVS, Rite Aid, Walgreens. If you're on the East Coast, like ShopRite or Star, or on the West Coast, Vons or Ralph's, all of those places are giving out the vaccine. Some of these places, some of the specific locations will have a wait list for people that are eligible, wait list for people that aren't eligible. If you're a Walgreens member or CVS member and you're in their database and you qualify, they already have you on a wait list. I know in Los Angeles County, when I was trying to see if there were any leftover doses to see if I could potentially get vaccinated to go home and visit my family, Rite Aid and CVS and Walgreens for the most part aren't doing it anymore. I called about like 50 locations and they weren't doing it, but I do know that there's a lot of places in this country that are doing it. So if you have any Walgreens, CVS's, try your hand at that. It's just really frustrating to see that so many people who need the vaccine are not getting it because the system is, number one, so flawed, but number two, that there's so many older people who might not know how to work technology or have anyone to help them. I know my parents signed up for things, but at the end of the day, I ended up going on Twitter and getting my dad an appointment. Also, there's another thing that is on the East Coast, but it's also getting spread throughout the rest of the country. I know they're starting it up. Hi, Dr. B. And Dr. B is basically this website that's like any appointments or any vacancies or any extra doses that are going to be thrown out that day that aren't going to be used. They basically alert you. So you sign up for text messaging and then they basically alert you when there's any kind of vaccines in the area. There's also something called vaccinefinder.org, which is super, super helpful. They connect you with Reddit threads, Facebook groups. That is another really, really, really good resource because everyone's trying to help each other at this point. All the things that I just mentioned are also going to be in the description. That's my COVID information. I don't know, man. Thank you to everyone who subscribed to me in the last year because that's super cool that even though I haven't left my house, y'all still like my content. You still like me, I hope. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Comment down below what other videos you want to see me do in quarantine, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet because I post a video every single Monday, and on Fridays I post my tier list videos, and I will see you next Monday. Boom, boom, bye!